The day they bulldozed my great-grandfather's bridge was the day I decided to turn their $4 million lakefront resort into a muddy parking lot. It's 6 a.m. on a Tuesday morning when I sip coffee on my dock peacefully. Through the morning mist, I hear the deep rumble of heavy diesel engines approaching. A massive bulldozer rolls toward the beautiful stone bridge my great-grandfather built. Hand-cut limestone blocks from the local quarry form that perfect arch in 1923. The same historic bridge connected our small Texas lake community for 100 years. Fishermen used it daily. Kids walked to swimming holes. Neighbors helped each other. It was truly the heart of our quiet lakeside community, without question. But here's what power-hungry HOA President Linda Prescott didn't know. My great-grandfather didn't just build that iconic bridge with his own hands. He controlled the entire dam system and held perpetual water rights. And I just inherited something far more powerful than any HOA butler: the legal right to drain their entire pristine lake completely dry. Drop a comment below if someone destroyed your family's legacy. What would you do in my situation against these HOA tyrants? Where are you watching from today? I want to see locations. My name is Jake Morrison, a civil engineer by profession. 3 months ago, I inherited the most beautiful lakefront property imaginable. My great-grandfather Samuel Morrison built our family cabin back in 1920, right after returning home from the horrors of the Great War. But the real masterpiece was that magnificent stone arch bridge. Sam hand-cut every limestone block himself from nearby quarries, built a proper structure that connected our side to the main road. For 100 years, that bridge served everyone in our community. Fishermen heading early to favorite spots crossed it daily. Kids walked safely to secret swimming holes during summer. Neighbors helped each other across during floods or storms. It was truly the beating heart of our peaceful lake life. When I inherited the property, my wife Sarah and I dreamed big. We'd saved every overtime penny for years planning retirement. I'd fix up the old cabin nicely with modern touches. Maybe do some remote consulting work from home office. Spend peaceful mornings fishing off that old wooden dock. The creak of weathered planks under boots like lullaby. Then Hurricane Linda Prescott arrived and changed everything. Linda wears pearls to grocery store drives, spotless. White BMW never-seen dirt road moved into Whispering Pines luxury community 2 years ago. Fancy development sprouted other side lake mushrooms. After rain within 6 months maneuvered herself HOA. Presidency should seen trouble coming first, certified. Letter envelope official weight makes stomach drop. Inside, Linda's sweetest pie, letterhead, declaring bridge. Violated community architectural standards had to go. I laughed, actually laughed out loud. Bridge built. When her development still cow pasture. Linda done. Homework thought letters cited HOA Covenant 47B. Architectural review requirements threatened $500 day fines. If didn't remove bridge within 30 days. Started digging boxes. Grandfather, attic musty old papers. Smelled dust time but legal documents nonetheless. Found original survey maps, deed records importantly. Grandfathering clause specifically protected existing structures. My bridge literally older HOA 8 decades. Armed paperwork showed next HOA meeting community. Center particular smell institutional buildings, floor wax. Stale coffee, faint scent, disappointment introduction, HOA. Politics, spread documents, folding table, playing winning. Poker hand, gentlemen, ladies, believe misunderstanding. Linda barely glanced. Paper's response still makes blood boil. Times change. Mr. Morrison, progress requires sacrifice, said condescending smile, explaining basic math. Childboard vote foregone. Conclusion 5. 2. To favor enforcement. Linda allies recent arrivals. More money sense. Outnumbered all-timers actually. Remembered community meant walking back. Truck meeting. Gravel crunching feet. Realized something important wasn't architectural standards, community vision. This about power. Linda saw humble bridge, working class cabin, beat up pickup truck, decided didn't fit upscale neighborhood. Vision wanted me gone. Sarah tried stay. Optimistic, we'll fight together, said dinner squeezing. Hand across the little kitchen table. You've got. Law side nodded, smiled privately, wondering right. Enough, no, yet Linda picked fight wrong. Engineer didn't just know building codes, property. Law knew about water. Linda didn't waste. Meeting, heading, work spot, 2 guys matching. Polo shirts, standing property line, security guards. 7 morning, Wednesday morning, gentleman called coffee. Retired linebacker pulled clipboard, HOA compliance patrol. Sir, documenting violations, nearly choked coffee violations. Like what grass exceeds HOA standard 3 inches. Multiple areas dock requires repainting aesthetic guidelines. Storage shed needs pressure washing reading stuff. Everything short, breathing loud. Mailbox apparently wrong. Shade black, welcome mat, non-compliant sizing even. 3 staring $1,200 fines, that's good engineer. Does faced problem investigated system, turns Linda. Husband Rick, owns Prescott Security Solutions cute. Right HOA, paying husband company $3,000 month. Harass homeowners compliance, spent evening state contractor. Licensing website discovered interesting Rick security license. Aren't always check credentials before letting site. Violations wasn't done digging called favor buddy. Pristine property Saturday morning deck extension, no. Setback line fancy Japanese garden proud. According to property Linda, trespassing 3 years next Monday. Filed complaints state licensing board Rick security. Company requested full survey property line didn't. Document everything, follow proper procedures, let facts speak themselves Linda response, predictable within week. Started hearing whispers hardware store Jake Morrison. Difficult work lowering property values, ugly bridge. Some people don't understand progress Sarah came. Home grocery store Thursday looking frustrated cashier. Structurally unsafe, another tipster reported dumping chemicals. Lake hilarious since environmental engineer tests water. Mistake busy playing neighborhood politician doing best. Reading technical documents, submitted public records request. Anything related water rights, dam operations lake. Patterns 1920s engineering, reports great-grandfather era. Most interesting documentation called secondary water rights. Never transferred HOA spent weekend walking lake. Surveyor, I really looking water moved resort. Linda kept bragging, supposed bring class community. Serious vulnerability entire operation depended consistent water. Levels, boat docks, lakefront, dining, $1 million water. Smelled diesel fuel hung air construction equipment. Taste irony Linda focused little stone bridge. Never bothered understand bigger picture drove home. Before Thanksgiving checking mailbox C, marching across street, ridiculous white heels clutching another manila. Envelope contained nuclear launch codes Mr. Morrison. Voice cut glass calling emergency HOA meeting. Bridge represents immediate safety crisis, cannot wait. Normal procedures thrust envelope force, give paper. Cut inside notice crisis intervention meeting scheduled. Next evening, agenda simple vote, authorize immediate. Bridge removal with or without consent, meeting Circus Linda, imported golf partner Dallas guy, claiming structural engineer, never actually seen bridge. Happy declared death trap presentation, included phrases, catastrophic failure, risk imminent, public danger, real. Professional stuff vote, swift merciless, 7-2. 1. Favor immediate removal loan descent came. Mrs. Chen, 80-year-old woman lived since 1960s. Everyone else bought intimidated convinced bridge building. Madman contractor begin tomorrow morning, Linda announced. Barely concealed glee removal fees, $15,000 added. Mr. Morrison account payment not received. 30 days lien placed property $15,000, destroy something. Great-grandfather built own hands, drove home fog, rough texture steering wheel only thing keeping. Grounded Sarah took look face poured to glasses, wine, without saying word, night did. Something never done, engineering career filed emergency. Injunction county court not confident work out. Other options hearing scheduled 9 a.m. next. Morning, exactly Linda contractor supposed start demolition. Walked courthouse 8:30 carrying banker box full. Documents, water rights, records contractor licensing violations. Evidence HOA fund misuse structural reports proving bridge safer most county roads Judge Martinez. Listened exactly 12 minutes making decision emergency. Injunction granted 30-day temporary restraining order issued. Mr. Morrison 1 month resolve matter proper. Legal channels called Linda courthouse parking lot. Demolition cancelled said might want to tell contractor. Silence stretched, long thought hung up then. This war, Mr. Morrison hope, understand Mike. Here's knowledge nugget number 3, emergency injunctions. Halt HOA actions, demonstrate immediate, irreversible harm. Need documented evidence, not just angry feelings. That afternoon discovered something made Linda declaration. Warfield, almost quaint, reviewing HOA financial records public documents noticed interesting discrepancies past. Year Linda authorized $30,000 legal consultations emergency. Contractor services every single payment went companies. Owned husband brother-in-law spent weekend playing forensic accountant, cross-referencing every payment business. Licenses corporate filings Linda hadn't using HOA. Funds harassed treating community treasury, personal, piggy bank real revelation came found lake. Original engineering survey 1923 great-grandfather hadn't. Just built bridge, positioned, control structure secondary. Flow management bridge, wasn't just crossing water. Part larger water control system included main. Dam spent hours studying faded blueprints, musty smell old paper filling kitchen traced water flow. Patton's finger more understood, original design more. Realized Linda made catastrophic error judgment, thought, fighting working class guy, stubborn streak, great-grandfather. Chief engineer, entire lake system built redundancy. Control every structure, including bridge, Sunday. Evening called old Professor A&M specialized historical water rights law, explained situation quiet long. Moment Jake finally said telling accurate, don't just own bridge, own water management authority. Entire lake system that's not HOA matter. Any more federal water rights law hung phone. Walked dock taste, November air sharp clean. Carrying scent coming winter, first time months. Smiled, Linda declared war no idea, weapons. About bring fight, lake dropped exactly 18.5 inches, next 6 hours, Sunset Resort. $1 million boat docks, sitting mud, grand opening. Weekend officially cancelled bank, called loan same. Evening here's thing about water patient fair. Within 24 hours restored normal flow lake. Investors suddenly very interested negotiating guy controlled. Water supply made offer, actually respect Mr. Morrison, said James Chen, lead investor proposed. Partnership maintain bridge, historic landmark get guaranteed. Water levels, resort operations, everyone wins. 3 months later resort reopened, new management Linda. Long gone last heard moved Arizona facing federal charges attempted bribery, misuse HOA funds. Husband, Rick lost contractor license permanently, had sell house pay legal fees, new HOA. Board led Mrs. Chen, Tom Rodriguez, established Morrison Bridge, historic district great-grandfather bridge became centerpiece community heritage trail, actually brought more tourists Linda exclusive resort vision ever could. Property values didn't collapse, Linda predicted actually increased turns, people like living communities authentic. History neighbors look out each other, rather. Corporate developments run private kingdoms, Sarah used newfound local celebrity established Samuel Morrison Water. Rights scholarship engineering students, Texas A&M funded. Speaking fees dozen water rights conferences told. Story already helped 5 kids study environmental engineering. First recipient Maria Rodriguez, Tom daughter, wants specialized sustainable water management graduate next. Spring already accepted position State Water Authority. Ceremony held bridge naturally entire community. Celebrating together Tom got promoted resort manager. Hired back employees Linda laid off Rain. Terra Resort now donates 5% profits local. Schools, sponsors, annual Bridge Day Festival celebrates. Community history, Frank Wilson came retirement train. Advanced dam operations become official water management. Consultant 3 other lake communities facing similar HOA disputes turns lot. Linda's lot forgotten. Water rights, waiting rediscovered legal precedent set. Cited 12 other federal water rights cases. Across Texas, Patricia tells prevented dozens communities. Getting bulldozed, developers thought money override century. Old Law Bridge now listed National Register. Historic places every morning walk across limestone. Block's great-grandfather laid on hands almost clear chuckling water management system save day. Resort thrives community stronger ever little lake. Become model development history coexist, people choose. Cooperation, domination, Linda's story became cautionary tale. Dangers unchecked HOA power last month state. Legislature passed Morrison Act requiring HOA boards. Respect pre-existing water rights, historic structures small. History neighbors look out each other rather. Corporate developments run private kingdoms. Sarah used newfound local celebrity establish Samuel Morrison Water. Rights scholarship engineering students, Texas A&M funded. Speaking fees dozen water rights conferences told. Story already helped 5 kids study environmental engineering. First recipient Maria Rodriguez, Tom daughter, wants specialized sustainable water management graduate next. Spring already accepted position State Water Authority. Ceremony held bridge naturally, entire community. Celebrating together, Tom got promoted resort manager. Hired back employees, Linda laid off rain. Terror Resort now donates 5% profits local. Schools, sponsors, annual Bridge Day Festival, celebrates. Community history, Frank Wilson came retirement train. Advanced dam operations become official water management. Consultants, 3 other lake communities facing similar HOA disputes. Turns lot, Linda's lot forgotten. Water rights waiting, rediscovered, legal precedent set. Cited 12 other federal water rights cases. Across Texas, Patricia tells, prevented dozens communities. Getting bulldozed, developers thought money overrides century. Old Law Bridge, now listed National Register. Historic places every morning walk across limestone. Blocks great-grandfather laid on hands almost here chuckling. Water management system saved day. Resort thrives, community stronger, ever little lake. Become model development history coexist, people choose. Cooperation, domination, Linda's story became cautionary tale. Dangers unchecked, HOA power last month state. Legislature passed Morrison Act requiring HOA boards. Respect pre-existing water rights, historic structures small. Victories add up, Sarah expecting first child. Next spring grow running across old stone. Bridge learning fish, same dock learned grandfather. Some legacies worth fighting, even fight seems impossible. Best part, new neighbors actually like. Having around become go-to family community barbecues. Helped 3 different homeowners navigate own HOA disputes without anyone having drained lakes dealing. Own HOA nightmare, remember this knowledge power. History matters, sometimes best weapon against bullying. Understanding law, better bullies do drop. Comment, own HOA horror story, read everyone got ideas. Dealing petty tyrants want. Here corrupt city council tried steal elderly. Farmer land, eminent domain, century-old mineral. Rights saved farm, hit subscribe button story. Next time sound children's laughter echoes off. Old stone bridge, now mixed gentle lap. Water knows exactly belongs.